right, girls. So we're at Melrose Bridal today, and this is Mary Melrose, and she is the owner of Melrose Bridal. We would like to hear your description of what an entrepreneur is. What would you say it is?
An entrepreneur is a person who comes up with an idea. I wanted to do something special for someone, so you come up with this great idea that you want to put across, and maybe basically is to help people. I love beautiful dresses, and I wanted to be able to help brides find the dress of their dream. Do you picture yourself in a wedding dress? Is it a dream that you're thinking of when you get married? You're going to be in a beautiful dress? Well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to create something special for them. So an entrepreneur is someone who comes up with a great idea and puts it to work. Some people have lots of ideas, but they're afraid to take the risk of opening up a business. You have to go through and make sure you know everything about what you want to do. You have to see, how many other people are doing something similar to what you're doing. And I think, Emma, the idea that you have to do your business when you get older is going to be a great business. And I'm really excited. I think you're an entrepreneur. I think everybody who has a great idea in their mind and wants to do something, I think they should go for it.
When you started your business, can you kind of tell us some of the things that you did to get going? Like, how did you study or anything that comes to mind?
Well, luckily, it's way different than the first business I had, which was a hair salon, because I went to a trade school to learn how to do that. And opening this business was totally different. At least you have computers now that you can actually pull up and find all the information you need. And that's exactly what I did. I really feel like I was really blessed, because I don't even know how I came across the designers that I have pulled gowns to have here in my shop. It is really, from what I hear now, is very hard to get people, vendors, or should I say designers, to send their reps to your store and see if that's a fit for you. So what I did was I did get online and just looked at different designers and picked the kind of gowns that I felt I wanted brides to wear, that maybe were a little different than everybody else. I definitely want to be the kind of store that caters to people who want to be unique and different. I'm not the kind that likes to have what everybody else has, and I never have been that way. So it took a little bit of time, but I really believe that I was blessed and that someone was looking out for me, because I was able to contact people that didn't even have gowns here in Utah, and they have become such a great, what's the word?
Addition to the market?
Yes, addition to the market. Thank you. So I think the biggest challenge is financing. Financing is a big thing. You have to make sure that you save all your pennies.
So I was calling it budgeting. So same thing.
You need to budget your money. You need to make sure that you don't overspend. And sometimes it's really hard, because when you have to have people work for you, if I did it all by myself, I wouldn't be able to cater to the brides the way they need to be catered to. So you have to hire people that will work great in your business, that will help you and understand and believe in what you have. So there you have, there are several expenses that you might think you're going to keep it down, but a lot of times it just really doesn't happen. And you have other bills that come up that you're not really aware or prepared for. So budgeting your money is really, really important. And you want to make sure that you always set aside certain amounts for everything that, for a rainy day is what you always say.
So it takes money to make money. You got to be able to buy the things that you are going to sell.
Just like we did. We used
You put out money to buy all the stuff for your chapsticks,
so
your lip.
So we could get some more stuff, so
And
we're
then
saving
sell.
money so we could get some more stuff for
That's
it.
right.
So we could sell.
So you can make some more. And that's what it is. You just, everything turns around. When you sell a gown, some of the money that you make from that, you're going to put towards purchasing another gown so that you can have another gown to sell. So that's really how it works. And hopefully through it all, you're making enough money to pay yourself, which you're usually the last person that makes the money.
Yeah, it's really hard the first few years when you start a business.
It is very hard. You know, you're not going to see, your business is growing, but you're not necessarily seeing all that money come into your pocket because it's not going to happen for a long time.
Well, that's awesome. Mary, will you please show us some of your dresses?
I will. So we selected to have designers that are from around the world, really. Because we have gowns that come from Russia, we have gowns that come from Italy, from Spain. In fact, this one behind you is, the Malia on there is actually a Russian, it comes from Russia. And the gown is etiquette, so that is an Italian gown. But we've just kind of put them together so that you can kind of see what you can do to create your own gown. The gown on this other end actually is actually a Russian gown as well. You can tell by the detail of the lace and how intricate it is. It sparkles. Everything they do is based on royalty, as you can see. You can definitely see that could be a princess gown.
Oh, yeah. That is so pretty.
And along with all our gowns, of course, we have accessories like veils that we put on the afterwards, so that a veil adds the finishing touches to a bride. It really solidifies that you are a bride.
Even brides that say they don't want one end up usually
Always
getting
end
one.
up having one. It just kind of does the finishing touches of it. So.
The only time you're ever going to get to wear one.
How do they make the gowns? And
Good
so
question.
They have, you know what? They have seamstresses that work really hard at perfecting their patterns. So they have to cut out a pattern first, then they get the fabric and they cut the fabric out, and then they start sewing it on these huge machines. Sometimes they're little machines to do all the details. So it's a talent to be a seamstress.
You know, like we were making our rice socks? Okay, like that, but on a machine, but
a machine.
It's on a machine, and isn't
but
that
you need to have a
wonderful?
lot of experience
It's
to do a
lot
wedding
of
dress.
fun. It's a lot of fun, but to do a wedding gown takes a lot of experience. And I think they are the most creative people because they have to come up with new designs all the time. New designs, new styles, different laces, different fabrics. You know the cool thing about this gown, can you see how it's dark on the top and it gets a little bit lighter as it gets to the bottom? It's like an ombre look. Isn't that so unique and different?
How creative,
Isn't that
huh?
beautiful?
All right, this is Marty Malmrose, and he is the other owner of Malmrose Bridal.
What do you do for entrepreneur?
What do I do as an entrepreneur? Well, my wife and I, Mary, set up the company. We designed the shop together. We had to buy inventory, which means we're the buyers. So Mary and I buy all of the gowns that come in. We decide which designers to use. We have about 7 or 8 designers right now, which are the companies that design and put together the gowns. And then we go out and decide which designers to carry based on what we like, the styles, and most of them are from Europe, Russia, Spain, and Italy. And there's some from New York as well. But we decide which designers to carry, and then we buy particular gowns from each of those designers. I also do the books, so I'm normally not in the shop a whole lot, but I'm home in my office paying all the bills and taking care of the designers and speaking with the reps and getting loans and making sure that the company is profitable. So
that profitable means that they make money more than they spend money.
We're trying to make money. We're into our 3rd year now, so we just started our 3rd year, and it's going good.
Okay, Gracie's going to take us on a quick little tour of the shop.
So these are come over here. These are the gowns, and you two will be working in here shortly, huh? What do we have over here? Do you know?
Ball gowns.
Ball gowns. Yeah, these are the big poofy ones. And we have all of those on this section. here we have fit and flares, or trumpets, mermaids,
Wait,
which
there's
are more
mermaid
fitting.
dresses?
Yeah, these are the mermaids over here. Now if we go to the other side, here's the lobby.
There's the office. Hello, ladies.
Here.
There's
Here's
like
our
a mom
jewelry.
made.
Here's our jewelry stand. This is a gown from Russia, as you can
This
tell.
gorgeous ball gowns.
Embroidered lace, which is really, really intricate and different than anything you see here. This crisscross pattern is just amazing. So over here we have the sheath gowns, which are the straight gowns that hang straight down, which are very, very, very popular. Most girls end up in a sheath gown for some
I'm
reason.
loving this high neck one that you guys got in recently.
Beautiful, isn't it?
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love the lace on it. It's really pretty,
And that's
kind of a
pretty
boho
new.
look,
That
but
just
it's
came in
gorgeous.
from St. Patrick, our Clonovius designer.
Yeah, that's because that line from Eddie K was inspired by the sea. That whole line, he created it inspired by the sea. That's why you'll see a lot of things that almost look like a mermaid type of look.
It is beautiful, huh? Then over here we have the A-lines, which are a little bit less poofy than the ball gowns.
And we got our cute little dressing rooms here.
These are the dressing rooms.
And cute
This one's
robes
just brand new.
for the brides in between there.
Those mirrors are so cool, aren't
Brand
they?
new.
Yeah,
This one's just brand new.
it's cool, huh?
I know, I love the new mirrors in there. So pretty.
Yeah, mirrors on two sides.
All right. Well, thank you, Marty, for showing us the
Welcome,
shop.
Julie. Thank you.
I do when I grow up. I'm making up a store that's gonna be an ice cream store. It's gonna have lots of flavors of ice cream.
People love ice cream. They most certainly do.
I thought since I'm calling my restaurant Dunkies that I should dunk everything in.
Oh, see, that's a great idea.
Yep.
That
Emma
is-
wants
Just
to have a
like
restaurant.
Cut up apples, dunk it in caramel.
Oh,
Mhm.
ooh, I will be there for sure because you know how much
Yep.
I like caramel.
The other day we had a burrito that we were dunking in fresh salsa. Huh.
See?
She said, I'm going to have this at my restaurant.
Yeah, and I was like, it is so good. I haven't listened.
And that's a great idea. I think that's awesome.
Since I'm calling it ice cream store, I'm gonna put.
Or you could call it pink-
chocolate. Or you could call it
That's right.
pink chocolate ice cream.
Ooh, I can't wait.
That's gonna be
I'm going to be at your
Ice
store
cream.
every day. Do I get free ice cream for life?
It's $100.
Oh, that's expensive ice cream. It better be the best ice cream ever.
It's